4 years old, living 3 years here, gain belonging status, decide the future of your children as well as mine. I'd rather have that. In this strange land, as I said, they will do anything. But I'm not going to dwell on that subject. Because I said, if Anguilla's Progressive Party had nothing to do with it, then she is a renegade candidate. Because it is said, don't put any confidence in the independent candidates. So if you're part of a party, you can't be a renegade candidate. Tell them that I challenge the Board of Elections to take that to the High Court. And I'm quite capable to represent my children, myself and yours as well. I come here tonight comfortable with all the allegations and accusations. For one thing I know, that they have done nothing to stop this train. And this political journey that we take, when we see them object to our kids, tell me, if you deny our kids the legal right to vote, will you give them a job if you're elected? I said no. To my cousin Pamela von Webster, your vision for Anguilla is divisive. Your course must be challenged. You must be stopped at the ballot. But they have decided, by all means, they'll castigate Terry. They will take Terry out by the Bible, by the ballot, by the book. Then, I will go now to tell you that as an independent candidate, I will ride this storm of allegations, that as an independent candidate, I will take your message, because each party almost in this country has a lawyer, but they don't seem to understand the Constitution. They don't seem to understand the Constitution. Now we go on to another issue, and I'm not going to spend much time with that either. My 4-year-old daughter, who is just about to graduate in law school and then to go on to finish, is knowledgeable enough to say to me that all those things that they put on paper that I know do not relate to you, all those things. But Dad, I know that you have never done anything criminal, and I'm proud of you. What a positive indictment. I'm just going to say this, that they have poisoned a website called Anguilla Politics, AXA Politics, with all types of misinformation. They put what they want, and they put who they want to put it about. But that's a matter for the courts. They're running scared. Let me tell you what they try to do. They try to say that Terry Harrigan has been into alcohol. You know, if you're not sound of mind, you can't run for election. So they try to establish a mental problem. And as I said before, I had never spent a night in a hospital in New York. They tried to talk about citizenship. They stopped that. They're on to Mr. Neal now, you know. He can handle his case the way he wants. But I tell them, if they want to challenge my citizenship, what they have to do is bring their proof. It's their case, and take it where they want it. And the same thing with these things on the internet. If you think, and I challenge those three amigos and Colombo to take their information, because we are on to them, and they'll be sued. Every proceeding will go to Island Harbour School and Eastern School. And the boys that they say I drink with.
You're drinking beer already, yes?
Okay? But I'm going to tell you one thing. Here's what they tried to do. They tried to paint a criminal picture. They said that Mr. Harrigan was divorced in 2003. When you look at it, I'm just going to make 2 pointers to you, and then you can deal with that garbage. They said Mr. Harrigan got divorced in 2003, but they who put it on the internet, they ate at my wedding, so they know that I was married in 1992. They can't work. That math doesn't work, is it? No. But they didn't know that not all Terror Harrigans is this Terror Harrigan. So that proof, and I wrote my name and asked them and pointed to them, and they have the audacity to continue their facade. And I said to them, continue, because there's a place that is certain that will cast judgment on them. Next thing, they said, well, he must be in a mental institution. So there's a bill for $13,500 in a hospital in a place in New York that I drove through once playing music, had never been in a hospital in my life. So they have problems. Bring your records. I challenge those people who did that. I challenge them. Since they are lawyers, since they are legal minds, take me to the Attorney General, take me to the governor, and show cause why I should not contest the seat in District 1. Show cause. I want to tell you something else. Then they went on to a part in the Constitution that talks about bankruptcy. I'm here to inform those of you who don't understand what it is that personal bankruptcy, from my legal experience, is something that protects people from situations that will occur in Anguilla as sure as the economy has gone sour. If it does not turn around, if you don't elect me to change this economy, working with others, then when your turn comes, you will understand. But this is a part of the Constitution. I want to declare that I have no bankruptcy case against me. No bankruptcy case against me. If I did, I will find myself in the company of great people, leaders greater than me. I will be in the company of someone like the great President of the United States, President Abraham Lincoln. If I were to file bankruptcy, if I had a case against me now, I'll find myself in company with great presidents like John McKinley, Governor Connolly of Texas, who served under John F. Kennedy. I would find myself in company with people like Merle Haggard. I'll find myself in company with people like Willie Nelson, who helped to sing We Are the World. I'll find myself in company with people like Donald Trump. I'll again find myself in company like people, Gutenberg, who developed the first printing press. I'll find myself in company with Heinz from Heinz Ketchup. I'll find myself in company with people like John Borg, the tennis player. I will find myself with a list of people that is too numerous to mention, but I have no bankruptcy case against me. So I need to get on to the business of the hour. Fellow Anguillians, fellow family and friends, and supporters of this district, I humbly embrace each of you. I say to each of you, season's greetings. Buenas noches. It has been 2 weeks since some whom I've known particularly well from birth have conspired to integrate fact with fiction about my civil record. They have tried to paint a picture of criminality to what is simply civil procedure established by the American justice system. Many of our lawyers in Anguilla can explain these facts, but they fail to do so. We have lawyers in both teams. They can approach them and ask them, what is this? And put them on record to understand what it means. And then you could compare that record with somebody who perhaps